Hi, everyone. Sheldon Steve, another video. It's been kind of a busy day today, but I have a few minutes, so I'm going to take advantage of it. But you may hear the phone go off. Um, so I want to keep it short because things get moving. And today's been one of those days things were moving. But anyway, the question has to be asked, why do we struggle? What is the story behind all that? And we do struggle. I mean, we're down on this earth. We're really going through some stuff. We really, every day, we deal with things. But there's a certain aspect of struggling. There's a point of what is the story behind why we struggle? I want to answer that question, and it really has to do with the heavenly kingdom. And it has to do with once our time comes and we all go home, we go up to the heavenly kingdom, what we find out, there are degrees of growth. On this earth right now, we are evolving. On this earth, we are going through all kinds of emotions, all kinds of situations, all kinds of circumstances, whatever, and we're evolving. We're learning through all this, but we're evolving. But part of learning is struggling, to struggle. What is important to God, and the thing that He does, He wants us to become holy. He wants us to have virtue. He wants us to progress. And one of the aspects I talked about is the aspect of struggling. And here's the thing that is really important to God, and He has a way of putting you in situations you're in, and the situation, the most important thing is what He looks at. Whatever you struggle the most with is the one that He's really focused on, and that's really more intentional than that. What He wants us to do is to overcome it. Why? What is the story? We struggle, and there's an old saying that sometimes the greatest challenges we learn the most. And the other way of putting it is about struggling. And what God wants us to overcome, whatever that issue is that we struggle with the most, is the one issue that God wants us to overcome. Why? For us to have glory in heaven. And our evolution, how we have progressed all through this, how we have progressed all through earth, and the experiences that we have. But the issue that you struggle with the most, and that issue can be your whole lifetime. That is the one thing that God wants you to focus on to overcome. Because that in itself, when you do overcome it, one way or another, that's when you have that glory. And that's what He's looking for each and one of us to experience glory our own way. And whatever that one issue that we have to struggle with is the one issue that God wants us to overcome. He puts out there. And there's an old saying, nothing is by accident. Nothing is by accident. It's all things are going on here. There are forces at play. But whatever that thing that you struggle with the most is the one thing that God wants you to overcome. That's what He wants you to overcome. Because once you do and you overcome it, you really did. And in other words, from the other videos I did, you did it. You did overcome it. And that's where we get our own personal glory. And our glory to others, that they see what we overcame. And by that aspect of what we struggle with the most. And there you go. So I'm going to get off. Yeah. Just for food for thought, everybody. I'm going to go ahead. I appreciate your time. Thanks for watching this video. Until the next one. Thanks again. Appreciate it.